Hey guys, how we doing?
Doing well.
Good.
So, well, Mark, what's kind of the feeling when you see, in a big week and you see number 8 out there practicing with the team?
It's great. That's our guy and that's our leader, and felt great out there today. Just going through the offense, making plays, making the right reads, and for us, it was a great work day, and it was awesome to have him out there.
Mark, what is kind of the vibe of the team this week after you kind of got new life, after the Browns win and obviously taking care of business in Green Bay?
I just think for us, it's just continue to build off of what we've done, becoming the team that we need to be. Treating this like a playoff game. That's what it is. We've kind of been in that mindset, and for us, I just think being able to peak at the right time, focusing on this game, our jobs, bringing the energy, all the good things is going to be important for this.
Mark, you guys at one point had like less than a 10% chance of making the postseason, and here you are with a shot to win and get in. I mean, is that something you talked about and to overcome the 1-5 start?
No, I think you see that stuff all like every year. It's like 1% chance to make the playoffs, and that team makes the playoffs. So that's ever changing. But I am proud of the way the guys have continued to keep the focus, keep the main things, keep on trusting each other, moving forward, and trying to become the best team that we can, and avoid all the outside noise. And I'm just super excited for this week to see what this team can do and what we can be.
Mark, how did you approach watching this Steelers Browns game that would decide your fate? I mean, do you lock in on that game? Do you try to avoid it?
No, I was definitely tuned in, and obviously just playing Pittsburgh this week, I was focused on that, and hopeful that we were going to get the opportunity that we have this week, and we do. So that was exciting, but it's work week, and I moved on from obviously those things.
When you're watching two scout ahead, is it hard while you're watching the game to sort of remember the outcome determines your playoff future? Were you trying to push that out of mind while you were watching?
I wasn't trying to get too up or too down. Man, it was kind of a nail biter. So I was just trying to stay focused on, being hopeful about getting this opportunity.
Mark, you've played in a lot of Ravens Steelers games over the years. How would you, for somebody that's never watched a Ravens Steelers, how would you just kind of describe, this type of game in this rivalry?
Two teams that know each other incredibly well. Hard fought, physical, and very well coached. I think that obviously it's one of the best rivalries in all of football, and it's definitely an honor to be able to take part in this every single year, twice a year, and what an opportunity. Sunday night, for our division, Steelers Ravens, it's going to be awesome.
Do you figure out ways to sort of feed off the crowd and the atmosphere, even though on some level the crowd is against you? Like, does it still help in a way?
I think that definitely this year we've done a good job of especially on road games of staying together and staying tight, and not letting too much outside noise affect us. And we know they got a loud stadium, and we'll be ready for that. But I think that we've done a good job in opposing stadiums.
Mark, when you think back to last year and those two wins over the Steelers, you guys just ran the ball so successfully. Of course, they knew that was probably your game plan. How gratifying was it to be a part of an offensive effort like that, where they know what you're going to do and you still do it successfully anyway?
Yeah, that's a credit. Obviously those are years past, and every year is different, and it's a credit to the guys that are on the field, the O linemen, running backs, all that good stuff. But the main thing for me, Jonas, is focusing on this year. Being able to do what we need to do, and we got a tough battle. These guys are very well coached, very very good players, and we got our hands full. So I'm excited about the challenge.
Mark, the way you all ran the ball in Green Bay in the past number of weeks, do you feel like specifically in Green Bay that you found kind of an identity that can be duplicated?
I do. I think that we did a lot of great things, and when the guys up front are playing the way they did, it was really incredible watching that film and seeing what they were doing. And obviously Derek getting downhill, and everybody just fighting their butts off. Really, the energy all around on offense was top notch, and I just think for us building on that, continue to be efficient, and focusing on our jobs will carry us through.
Mark, you know as well as anyone what the atmosphere and the narratives can be around Lamar when he's playing well or when he's not, when he's hurt and not playing up to his standard. these last few weeks, I mean, I get the sense that, you're not a guy who tries to pay too much attention, but some people on this team haven't gone through some of the things that you've gone through and seen some of the things you've seen when it comes to Lamar and how he's kind of overcome. What advice do you give some of your teammates about sort of handling the noise around Lamar and when you're going into a big game like this?
Well, Lamar is like he's a polarizing person. He's been that since college, Heisman days, and you got to give a lot of credit to him and what he's been through, all throughout his career, and the type of scrutiny that he's faced, and to be able to be where he's at, and obviously this year, hasn't been the way he's drawn it up, but he's a fighter, and he's going to continue to fight for this organization, and everybody in this organization has trust in Lamar. Man, he's one of one. He's incredible, and I'm excited to take the field with him this week because that's our guy, and he knows the type of opportunity that we have, and we're going to fight our butts off.
All right, thank you, Marty.
Thanks, guys.
Marty.